Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Saluditos y bienvenidos. Ooh, we can see the city now. Friends, welcome to the beautiful city of New Orleans, Louisiana. My name is Dalvin, and I am your tour guide for this morning. Friends, it is 8:35 Central Standard Time. It is early as hell. It's also very cold. I believe right now it is a high of 54. We're at the 43 degree mark though, so it is pretty cold. But of course, because we hit 10,000 followers not that long ago, we are trying to do more of these morning tours for you. Trying to get them on the schedule. So here we are. Rain, shine, maybe not snow, a little too cold for me, but we are still here exploring the city. It's the beginning of the week, Miss Sasha. It's so good to see you. Yes, we didn't quite get the blizzard, just a little bit of wind. And it does sort of appear the wind has died down a little bit. Now that I say that, that's all we'll deal with. They're gonna let us go. And friends, we'll do a little bit of exploring. Again, these morning lives won't be very, very long. Long enough to make you happy in this morning, make Mama TikTok happy, and get my legs moving before I sit down for my main job. But how are we? Feliz lunes. It's a bright day, as you guys can see. Blizzard in New York, nice. Glad I'm not there. We do have one of the cars behind us. I think they want to be on TikTok too. Everybody want to be TikTok famous. We're stuck inside. Well, at least I'm here for ya. Let me be your legs. Let me take on the cold. Again, not so cold, right? I'm a Michigan boy, so I understand, friends. Some of you hear 45 degrees and get upset. Yeah, no, we don't do negatives here, that's for sure. We'll just take a quick spin while we're here. Good morning, Danielle. It's good to see you. Friends, it is the start of the new week for us, which means that we have to light up the gallery again. If you'd like to do so, help a brother out. Take a look at our gift goal. Starting off very, very easy this Monday. Hoping we can light up some of the gallery while we walk through. The sun is bright. There's not a cloud in the sky. Miss Sasha, you're so good to me. Mwah. Besitos. Here we are, yes. La Ciudad Bonita. We're currently on Canal Street right now. Baronne and Canal, to be exact, which of course turns into Dauphine. You know, I expected to see nobody out with us, so the fact that we saw 4 people is kind of nice. I think we'll continue down Canal a little bit. We don't often come to this road during the daytime, so I think we'll sort of see what's in the area. Make sure you guys write this down. Aries, gracias por quererme. I'll write all this down. Hay muchos restaurantes aquí, including the IHOP, 24/7. Did I get morning coffee and a beignet? Nope. Probably won't. This will be a shorter live. We are going to walk a little bit throughout the quarter, right? Go see Bourbon Street this early. Maybe they're still cleaning and spraying down with the lemon water that they use. We'll find out together, friends. Miss Jandura, excuse me. Gracias por quererme. Good morning, good morning. Hate how windy it is? I can't fix that. Sorry, I tried. Mother Nature and I fought for a very long time and I lost. So now we're dealing with her. She sort of runs the shots. Oh, 1 second. Dealing with her. She sort of runs the shots. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, friends, small glitch. We should be back. Again, a couple more people here than I thought. Some look local, but some are in shorts. So we're not judging the man. I'm just pointing out that some look local, some are in shorts. I'm sure he's local, though. He's running. That's Bourbon Street. We'll do a spin while we're here. Of course, we're going to walk down Bourbon Street in a little bit. Friends, before you ask, yes, the National Guard is, in fact, still in town. I know it's the question on your mind. It's not that cold. No, probably not in your house while you're watching me. You're from here? Me too, brother. Me too. 10 years. Why are they there? To keep you safe. Or to keep us safe from you? We haven't decided yet. They have been here a long time. I thought by the end of Mardi Gras they would have been gone. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. They're still here. They still are working, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really seen them work. I've seen them yell at a few people, but that's kind of it. Try Brothers Chicken on Bourbon. We have definitely eaten Brothers before. I don't know. I'm not a fan. My favorite fried chicken is my grandma's, so none will ever compare, unfortunately. Friends, I need you to do me a favor. Tap that screen, hit that follow and share button, and of course, send your favorite tour guide a nice little gift. We got to light up the gallery, make Mama TikTok happy as we do every single week. We're starting off easy. Envíame los recitas. Disculpe, estoy aprendiendo a hablar español todavía. You seen them walk in the city at 3 a.m.? I don't know, doesn't mean it's not safe. It just means they're having fun. And fun sometimes is dangerous. Stacy, gracias por las rositas. Good morning, Saturday. Buenos días. ¿Cómo va todo? Block down Canal. We get this last gust of wind, and then we will turn into the French Quarter. Again, not a long live, friends. These morning lives will be a little shorter. Remember, touring is only a part-time job, and you guys are starting to take over full-time. That's okay. All right. So we'll sort of step off Canal Street. It's cold. I'm waking up still. One last spin. TJ, muchísimas gracias por las rositas. Halfway to our goal, buenísimo. Did I have a good Mardi Gras? I was with you guys for most of it. We actually streamed for 3 hours that day. No, it doesn't sound like that much, but for a holiday, pretty long. And I did. Together, you and I walked up and down the French Quarter, the Marigny. We even saw some local hot spots like the Friendly Bar, and a couple of block parties as well. That was a lot of fun. And then afterwards, I slept. TJ, good to see you. Gracias. Double sunshine? Yes, even when she's gone. Just thought I'd show these off individually. I think they're pretty. All right, that's the last one. There's actually one more, but you got to come find it yourself. If I show you everything, you'd have no reason to come down and check it yourself. So make sure you come visit the city. Friends, I did mention that they were sort of spraying the lemon water. We do thank Ivy Waste for all the things that they do. She's trying to speak to him in English. We do thank Ivy Waste for all the things that they do. Is it cold? I haven't walked in my house yet. I'm not going to say yes, because if I say yes, everyone's like, no. It's 45 degrees. You be the judge on that one. I'm a Michigan boy. 45 degrees. Around this time, we were in shorts, right? Mama couldn't tell me nothing. Now, 44 degrees in Louisiana? Hell no. Why am I out here doing this live? Stay safe. Good to see you. The wind is making it cold? Yeah. I think the feel is 35. Amber, mwah, besitos, gracias. Remember, fans, we are trying to make Mama TikTok happy and light up the gallery. We do have a gold pin, but if you are curious as to how we do that, oh, shoot. Mama TikTok wants a lot of stuff this week. You can go ahead and actually click on my face. On the top left screen where it says Soy Dalvin, my name, the picture of me, if you click on it, you'll see a little spot at the bottom of your screen that says Gift Gallery. Those are the this week. They've gone up because we've been doing so good on Mama TikTok's gallery. So friends, help a brother out. TJ, muchísimas gracias. That's what I'm talking about. We have lit up a rose in the gallery. Muchísimas gracias. Oof. Oof. Okay, they're all right there. No one else is on this road. Again, I'm not sure why they're here either, friends. We probably will get coffee together. I might need it. Doc Rhodes, muchísimas gracias por el chili. Stacy, gracias por las rositas. Yeah, I didn't realize Mama TikTok wants some money from us this week. I guess she's been like, nope, too good. Give us more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Pirate coffee? We're not too far away. You guys want pirate coffee? That sounds like a disease. In an alternate universe, I said, you guys want syphilis? It just sounds gross. But we'll find the pirate coffee. I don't know if we'll buy any. We're not too far away from it, though. That can't be right. Is that the street light spraying water? What the hell is happening here? What? I'm not tripping, am I? Clearly I am. All right, we're tripping. How you doing? That was water spraying out. You know, I've never seen anyone else in this alleyway with me at any hour. It's a new public shower? Oh, Lord. They ain't using it, unfortunately. If it's a new public shower, they're not using it. Not quite. So it is a little chilly. The wind is definitely aiding to the cold factor, but I don't think it's too bad. How's the sound, friends? Please let me know. Do we sound windy, far away, like I'm being blown? Let me know. Candice, gracias por la rosita. Your first gift ever. I am so honored. Candice, muchísimas gracias por quererme. Number 141 of the fan club. That number's going up. Brett, it's good to see you. Good morning. Buenos dias. So Mama TikTok told me that she wants 2,000 people in the fan club. We're at 150. Friends, I think we're worth a penny. Go ahead and send it over. Brett, good to see you as always. Want Wendy South? No, we don't. I can't also deal with the smell of Brooklyn, so we're not going to go there anytime soon. Kathy, muchísimas gracias. Besitos, besitos. Mwah, kisses. Good luck with the blizzard you guys just got. Guys, again, you can still see the lemon water. It's not lemon water, but that's what we're going to call it. A lot of locals and tourists in this area complain it smells too lemony in the morning. Cool. It's better than shit. Anyway, let's continue, because we found a little subsection of the French Quarter a lot of people never make it to. Of course, a beautiful art gallery we'll take a small look inside of. No one else is in there. Don't think they're open just yet, so it could smell a lot worse. I agree. Like, be happy. It's always smelled worse, right? It has always smelled bad in this city. Be happy. All right, guys, so we haven't quite lit up the gallery for a few items. I'm going to go ahead and adjust our goal. We're starting off small, of course. Well, I do appreciate all the love that has come through. Mama TikTok likes a title gifter, one person to send the amount needed. This is the Pelican Club Restaurant and Bar. Beautiful spot for sure. Doc Rhodes. Miss I hear the goals being hit. Buenísimo. Secret finds unlocking right now? Not quite, friends. If you follow me, we have been to this area. So make sure you hit that follow button. It's only a secret if you haven't seen it yet. But no, we definitely have seen this place. We're looking for the coffee shop. Did I miss it? Am I tripping? Friends, thanks so much for all the roses coming through. Damn. Okay, we'll probably just work on that one later. Sorry, friends, again, trying to make Mama TikTok happy. I'm still learning in my old age. You can teach this old dog new tricks. Y'all know that. Turn the other way? Oh, we passed it? Is that what you're saying? No, it's right here. Lafitte's Trading Company, Pirate Shop, and Coffee House. They appear to be open. They are open. Again, I don't think we'll get coffee. We'll take a look inside. Pillaging and plundering since 1805, around the year I was born. Let's take a look inside. They are, in fact, open at 8:51 in the morning, in case you want to come back. Eclectic Lotus, gracias por the finger heart. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. Hey, that's your cousin. I don't know if they'll go inside this trip. Maybe I'll come talk to them one day and just say, hey, I'm a streamer. Would love to give you guys free advertisement. Some people say no to that, so I would hate to just barge on in, pillage and plunder. They do have like bagged coffee, which is nice. And of course, t-shirts with little pirates and skulls on them. That's kind of cool. Lafitte's Trading Company, friends. Again, friends, we'll come back. Let me talk to them first. Don't want to just barge in. Hey, I have a camera. Of course, lots of things to find in this little alleyway. Come check it out for yourself. We're not too far from Canal Street. Royal is just to our left. And of course, the building in front of us being covered by all of this, greenery would be the Supreme Court building of Louisiana. So there's pretty much a lot of famous giant buildings surrounding where we are now. Very easy to find. I think that's the thing I was trying to say. And they claim to have the best coffee in the French Quarter. Guess you got to find out for yourself. All right, so I think we'll go take a look at Bourbon Street. It's clean. There's nobody on it. A very, very rare find down here in New Orleans, Louisiana. He didn't have to do all that. He didn't have to do all that. I ain't that big. But we'll continue. Maybe one block down Royal, and then we'll hit up Bourbon. Right, we're sort of dancing in the quarter now, not just trying to find specific hot spots. Let's find all the spots. You never leave me alone. You'll always be a part of me. Friends, say what you will, but I'm actually a big fan of Billy Porter's performance of Mariah Carey's song. It's been stuck in my mind ever since he did it. I don't know what he was doing, hooping and hollering, but it stuck. I'm thinking about it. Are you thinking about it? Go to the French market. We may, if they're open. That kind of sounds nice. Maybe we'll check out Loretta's. Again, a shorter live unless you guys want to keep me here. Just saying. Of course, we've made it, as I mentioned earlier, the courthouse, the Supreme Court building of Louisiana, named after Chief Justice Pascal himself. We'll get a slightly closer look since we're here. Again, we don't get to see a lot of this during the daytime. The beautiful architecture surrounded by BO and vomit. And right now, a lemon scent. You want me to go in? They may also not like us having a camera on the inside. I never really thought about it. beautiful building, I know. At one point, this was an aquarium. At one point. Shorty, good morning. All right, we'll get a little closer. It's a courthouse, right? The inn? Oh my God, I've never been inside. Jesus. Wait. My tax dollars are going to this? There's a gentleman on the inside waiting for me. You'll always be a part of me. Yeah, we won't see too much more, but just a little bit for you guys. It is absolutely beautiful, I agree. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I think we'll head off Royal Street now. Take a quick spin while we're here. Good angles. And friends, before we hit Bourbon Street, tap that screen, hit that follow and share button, and send your favorite tour guide a nice little gift. If you take a look at the goal we have now, the finger hearts. Mama TikTok likes when you send 15, friends. That's right. I need a sugar mama or a sugar daddy to send me a total of 75 cents. Ooh, pulling out the coin purse today, huh? Miss Sasha, gracias. Almost there. Kind of funny. Muchísimas gracias por quedarme. It's good to see you. Stacy, thanks for the rose. I don't always do this, but Doc, if you are still out there, one more and you light up the gallery. If you're trying to be the title gifter, Doc. But you'll always be my baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I sound just like Billy. Let me stop. Somebody's going to report me. That'll be the thing to report me. He cussed out Billy Porter on live. Stacey, gracias. And definitely. Mardi Gras Part 2, I'll see you on Halloween. Our pride, right? Decadence, Gay Mardi Gras, one of those will be close. Friends, I point out Antoine's restaurant during the day. We don't see this too often. The oldest continuous restaurant on American soil. Of course, continuous being the key word. Check out Antoine's restaurant. Look how beautiful the building is. Old as hell. But hell is old. Let's continue. All right, so we won't spend too much time on Bourbon Street. I don't expect to see too many other people on the strip with us. But we'll spend a little bit of time. Thanks, Doc. How old is it? 1840. Since 1840. At least that's what they say. I wasn't there. All right, do you trust everything you hear on the internet, friends? Who knows? Doc, thanks for the corn. Again, Doc, if you got 5 more cents, one more finger heart will light up our gallery. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So is haunted? Hella. Caucasian men, right? Marie, muchísimas gracias. Friends, we've achieved our goal, but haven't quite lit up our gallery. Not yet. We're almost there. We may come back for this one. 15 finger hearts in a row is a little tough. I get it. I get it. Pebbles, gracias por quererme. So let's go for an easier one. I don't even know what Mama TikTok wants. Marie, gracias por quererme. Damn, okay. Why, Mama TikTok, why? Guys, I guess we are doing really good because Mama TikTok thinks we are. So we're going to go ahead and change up the gift. If you'd like to help a brother out, please do so. If not, well, it's still Black History Month. Call it reparations. Call it reparations. All right, we've spun a little bit. A lot of cars in the way, so I think we'll walk in the middle of the street while we can. Marie, muchísimas gracias. That's 8 already. We need 2 more from you, love, and that's a lit up gallery. Mwah. Friends, we are 50% to our goal. Thank you, Marie. Maria. Stacy, gracias. Marie, you have lit up our donuts. Light it up, take a puff, pass it to me now. Thank you, Marie. Friends, we'll continue down Bourbon Street. Ooh, and we hit our goal already, friends. Miss Sasha Marie and Stacy, you're all so good to me. Buenissimo. Let's spin. I'm going, Miss Sasha. I know I'm going. All right. We're gonna, I guess, add 2. All right, friends. Throwing 3 goals at you. I'm hoping we hit them. So, friends, I do want to take a moment. It can be tough to be live today this early and not acknowledge that we did not go live yesterday. I do apologize for that, friends. Some technical difficulties and a small family emergency. We're really not here to talk about all that kind of stuff, though. You're mostly here to see the city. But just know that I will make it up to you. We, of course, will do karaoke sometime this week. And there'll be plenty of times to walk down Bourbon Street. I just had a family emergency. So bad that I had to give up my tours yesterday night as well. So, yeah. But your favorite tour guide is okay. The family's okay. People are where they belong and where they should be. And now we're back live. Do you go to the broadside? Maybe. Sometimes. We tend to... While I do show you guys a lot of hot spots and secrets, we tend to try to keep, the residential area alone, right? People live there. People have kids. Yes, everyone is okay. Everyone is safe. We're good. No worries, friends. No. Oh, wait, the second one. There we go. Hey. Must be a top. Anyway, let's continue. Krupa, I'm so glad you asked. Friends, if you are interested in booking a tour with your favorite tour guide, I'm going to show you a company. You can actually physically walk into the store. That's not a very common thing. Let's show them. Weirdo. Sorry, in the daytime, the colors just look so unusual. At night, this is beautiful, right? The lights, the blends of rainbows, but... in the daytime, it's like, what the fuck? Why do they put that teal house next to the pink one? Yes, Miss Sasha, me too. Everyone is doing well. And you guys know I don't normally skip 2 lives like that. Ugh. But we're good. All right, friends, if you are interested in taking a tour with your favorite tour guide, once again, my name is Delvin. I am a licensed tour guide in the city of New Orleans, and this is one of the 3 companies you can check out. Welcome to Unique NOLA Tours. That's right, they even have their own shop, so you know they do pretty well for themselves. While we're here, and they can see me on camera, I'll do them a favor as well. First off, yes, a beautiful shop. Look at all that in there. I don't think I've ever shown you guys where I work. Well, I don't work here, right? I'm the bitch that does the tours. A beautiful shop on the inside, mercury glass in the back, some stuffed animals. I think they call that taxidermied if I use my brain. And of course, we offer walking tours. 5-star rating on TripAdvisor. I think Google's like 4.9. You can even see my name on there, but look at that. Intimate tours, group sizes never over 15. We also do voodoo making classes. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Again, very, very quick, while we're here, at what we offer. So a nice voodoo class, a crime tour. A lot of you guys love the stories on our crime tours. Damn. All right, cool. Anyway, so Sinister Crime Intentions. We also offer a garden district tour that I'm forced to being learned now. A locals guide, that's essentially what we do, friends. I show you little hot spots. A plague and pestilence tour. If you've ever watched this live, you know this is my favorite one to do. Come learn about syphilis. And then, of course, it's not seen on here. At least not in the front. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Our biggest tour. The Lewd Spirits, Ghosts, Drinks, and Spirits. This would be our history of prostitution, drug usage, child abandonment stories in there as well. Quite a bit of history. Friends, check out Unique NOLA Tours. Google me. Let's continue. And of course, if you do reserve a spot, I will mention that there are some fabulous tour guides. If you don't get me, you'll still get a great guide that has been trained similar to the way I have been. So enjoy. We'll head back to Bourbon Street for a little bit longer. Go see some of your favorite hot spots like we sort of passed Razz's, excuse me. We're going to see the Tipsy Trumpets, Pat O'Brien's, maybe even the Heat, and then we'll step off and head towards the Cathedral Basilica. Friends, enjoy. Felicia, muchísimas gracias por quererme. Kari, gracias for the finger hearts. Buenísimo. Is it safe to walk in the street? Nope. So we'll wait a second. We'll do a spin while we're here. Look at that, friends. Free advertisement. That's what we do. We've made it to the Court of Two Sisters. Look at that jazz brunch buffet. Yo, we just made it. Should we go? We just made it. We'll sort of walk in there. Why not? We've seen this courtyard a couple times, but why not? Why not do it again? You'll always be a part of me. Cause you'll always be my baby. Do-do-do. Good, how you doing? Nope, just looking. Getting friends, we've entered the Court of Two Sisters. Beautiful little spot to eat. Desafortunadamente, I don't come here too often. You need money, and I'm a tour guide salary. Let's continue. You didn't know it was this far back? Yeah, it's pretty big. I'll tell you guys something that I didn't really know until very recently. Next door, they play some pretty good music at the nighttime. Little po' boy shop here. Yeah, great music at night. I don't know, we've just never checked them out. And then one day after work, I was walking past and I was like, wait, who's playing Rick James? And it was them. So I guess check them out. The Court of Two Sisters. That's a little po' boy stand right next door. And of course, Court Liquors. Some names are just famous, right? Put John Lafitte on anything, they'll buy it. Speaking of putting a name on it, welcome to Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo Readings. And of course, Pat O'Brien's. In the daytime, they're closed. You think they'll let us go in for free? No, it says noon. Actually 4 p.m., so they're definitely not gonna let us go in there and start screaming. This is the House of Buns when it's not nighttime and they're not outside in thongs. This looks like somebody's grandma's house. I don't know how I feel about that. Somebody's rolling around in their grave every Saturday night because of this place. Let's take a spin while we're here. Nice guys, Noah. Okay. Your family owns Pat O'Brien's and I'm giving them free advertisement? Remember that, friends. Most of what I'm doing is free, but it doesn't have to be. We are, of course, trying to light up the gallery for Mama TikTok, make her happy, as we do every week. It's a little challenging, only because we've gone up in our league. That's not a bad thing, friends. We're doing great. So help a brother out. Where is that located, House of Buns? Friends, we're in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. Buenos dias. Apothecary is right there. I'm assuming that's what you want to see. That was really close. I almost died. Friends. Almost. Maybe I need a little tap. But since somebody did bring it up, let's go ahead and show off the apothecary. We're close by. I did want to go see the Cathedral Basilica as well. Damn. Damn. What do they do at the House of Bonds? Friend. I think the name sort of speaks alone. Where's the tamale man? Probably somewhere on a corner. He tends to drink, so he might have made it home now. I met his wife. She does most of the work. He's just kind of the face. Yeah, he just sort of walks around. All right, so someone did mention the Apothecary Restaurant. Nice little vampire spot for you. They'll even give you the password for the speakeasy found on Bourbon. But I've said too much. I've already said too much. Friends, we know the password, right? It's like never changed. One year I got it, and a couple weeks ago we got it again when we went to Vampire Cafe together. And I was like, oh, it didn't change. Yeah, he's a wild man. We know each other, right? I used to know his real name. Maybe not the name he told me, I should say. I used to know the name he told me. But we used to know each other very, very well. And some nights I walk past him. Hey, tamale man, buena noche. He's just, not a clue, not a thought behind those eyes. I'm like, good job on you, brother. You live in New Orleans. Take advantage of it. But we're not here to judge anybody for their kinks. We're just here to have a good time together. Are these old businesses? The ones we're surrounded by now. A lot of bars, right? We see these quite a few times. This is the pizza place with Fat Boy in the inside. Let's take a look at him. Where's Fat Boy? Wasn't he right there? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe these are new businesses, friends. I guess Big Dog Pizza. Damn. Wow. Okay. Now we know. Of course, Pat O'Brien's up front. Finnegan's Easy to the right. Preservation Hall is in front of Pat O'Brien's too. Usually line up out the door for their matinee and nighttime shows. I think we'll continue because, of course, I wanted to see the Cathedral Basilica. Friends, that'll probably be the last spot unless you want to keep me. Help us light up the Galleria, and we'll continue walking down the street. This is supposed to be a short live, but we're already at 40 minutes. So if you'd like to stay out for another 40, help a brother out. Danielle, muchísimas gracias. Oh, the finger hearts are so close, friends, so close. Again, if my good friend Doc is still out there, you send one more. That is lit up in the gallery. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Miss Sasha, muchísimas gracias. Friends, we have hit our goal, but not quite lit up the gallery. It's going to be a tough one to get these finger hearts. Need 15 in total from one sugar mama out there. Doc, thanks for the corn. Again, one finger heart from you, brother, and we will go ahead and light up our gallery. Oh, and there we go. Let me shut the hell up, Doc. Muchísimas gracias por todo. Oh gosh. Oh, almost died. Had to put on the cheerleader legs for a second. My friend, Felicia, muchísimas gracias. I wasn't even expecting that. Y'all just want me to keep going. That's what it is. All right, I'll see Roman in a little bit, I guess. Friends, let's make our tour longer. Why not? The morning tours are supposed to be short, but you guys want it. Let's continue. Miss Sasha, gracias. Doc, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Felicia, besitos. There's a warm spot in my heart with your name on it. I just wrote it down. All right. So someone's screaming behind us. Not sure if you guys can hear that. I think we're going to head toward the sound. Welcome to the Trashy Diva, where I do all my shopping. Oh, Miss Sasha. Okay, can I do it now? Let me see. Excuse me. Good morning. Buenos dias. Miss Sasha, I thought there was a way I could make you moderator now. Shoot. 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 We'll work on it. Miss Sasha, I promise, right after this tour. You know I'm begging you. Friends, welcome to Pirates Alley Cafe. Also the Absinthe House. There is an absinthe bar on Bourbon Street, John Lafitte's Absinthe Bar. But as a local, this is taking the tour guide hat off, I'd recommend coming to Pirates Alley Cafe instead. I don't know. I hear a lot of rumors that this one is just better. So check them out. Damn. Let me stop speaking Spanish for a second. Too many armed men in front of me. Yellow. Let me go. Is that eye candy up ahead? Kind of. They look like they don't miss many meals. How much for beers? I'll give you a little hot spot called the Corner Pocket. $3 canned beers from noon to 7 every day. And friends, I just found that out very recently. It is not just a weekday happy hour. The Corner Pocket, located on Burgundy, actually has a 7-hour happy hour every single day. Again, noon to 7, you can get $4 margaritas, you can get $3 canned beers, and a large variety of other drinking options for cheap. So the Corner Pocket is a little hot spot to go to. I'll also recommend Fahey's Irish Pub, just a block away. The only concern is if they don't like you, you're paying full price. So be nice. Let them like you. We finally made it to Jackson Square. Did I try the new coffee spot over there? Not quite. I've been trying to make my own coffee lately. Of course, this place looks very different when no one else is here. You can actually see the deadness in the trees. That's kind of sad. It is gorgeous this morning, I agree. Absolutely beautiful. Friends, I do want to take a moment, first off, to thank you so much. We've already lit up 4 items in our gallery. Quite a few more to go. My mama TikTok likes us. She makes us work hard for the money, so thank you for treating me right. We are, of course, going to go live tonight. I have tours. They'll probably be back in this area. We'll see the contrast tonight, right? Around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll come back at night and sort of walk a very similar path. Yes, Stacy, I'm trying. Friends, I also made a taco bowl the other day, trying to get rid of Chipotle. We're moving up in the world. All right, we're sort of going to step this way and do a spin. See Andrew Jackson Square in its entirety. Doc, thank you for the hat and the mustache. And Felicia, muchísimas gracias. I told you you have a warm spot in my heart. Just saying. All right. Woo! All right, this time I won't tell them, Ray, I promise. Please, I won't tell them this time. But friend, you are just in time. What was supposed to be sort of the end of our tour has been stretched to about only the half of our tour. So you're right on time. How cold is it? I can't say it's cold. I get yelled at, but it's 45 degrees currently. A high of 53. That's cold to me, but not cold when there's a blizzard in Ohio. So we'll say bye to Jackson Square. This. Oh, na. Miss Sasha, muchísimas gracias. Woo! You guys sure make this cold day warm, that is for sure. Aunt Cinnamon, a name we haven't seen in a while. It's good to see you, love. There's also a blizzard in New York. Ugh. I've been to New York once. I gotta go back. Mama always thought I'd wind up there as some sort of very rich acting thing. And now we're here in Louisiana. Mama had high hopes. Nola, Mama, good to see you. Yeah, Mama wanted Eddie Murphy. Close enough. I look damn good in a wig too. Friends, Waffle Time, little hot spot that makes their own cones. But they also have a ton of other options, not just the cones. Ray, I'm telling everybody. Woo, that's my baby mama, but that's the man right there. Thank you, Ray. Muchísimas gracias. Friends, we've actually lit up one of our goals. Did we light up the gallery as well? I don't think so. Friends who've watched me for a while, Mama TikTok thinks we're doing well. She's actually sort of increased the items that we need to light up the gallery. It's gonna be a tough one, friends. I'm not gonna lie. It is gonna be a tough one. Thank you. Ooh, I'm Puda. No, Mama, gracias for the hand heart. Yeah, we're probably gonna go live a lot. Let's just say that. To light up the gallery, we'll go live a lot. We made it to Monty's, a little hot spot that I sort of just found. It's been here for a while, but I don't know. I've eaten here very recently. Thanks, Doc. Well, Miss Sasha, as my new moderator, the highest level gift we have to actually get is a meteor shower now. That has never been a thing, but Mama TikTok says we're doing better. She does want one sugar mama to send a meteor shower. I'm not going to worry about that on a Monday morning. You guys can keep your coin purses away. We'll figure that one out next time. Unless somebody just wants to say, fuck it, and do it now. Oh, we can definitely do it, Miss Sasha, yes. We got a lot of prayer warriors out there. We'll get there eventually. But right now, I just want to spend time with you guys. I beg you for too much money. Let's just spend time. My favorite place to eat for dinner. I'll give you a couple of hot spots. My history says that Chipotle on Magazine Street was probably my favorite spot to eat. At least that's what DoorDash thinks. I also recommend a little Latin spot. They make a lot of Honduran food. And friends, we've talked about this place several times. They don't really have a name, just really an address, 2581 Canal Street. They're across from Waffle House, and they are fantastic. Love the fajitas there. You got to try it out for yourself. But I guess if you're trying to stay in the area, the French Quarter, my favorite spot for dinner would actually probably be Royal Oyster Bar. We passed them quite a bit. They've given me some deals over the years for sending many people their way. Pink slipper? Pink slipper? You mean ruby slipper? Sorry, I'm not part of the Pink Pony Club. I'm not used to the pink, unfortunately. But the ruby slipper is, in fact, still there, yes. Chilly morning, very much. Remember that, friends, it is freezing. Keep me warm. Where are we here? But some people call it New Orleans, Louisiana. I knew this train was here. I thought it was going to be done by the time we got over here. Oh, almost. Look at that. Perfect timing. No? I lied? I guess we'll do a spin while we're here waiting. No Sprite, no Coke, no Gatorade. Hell is hot. Ain't no water here. This is stunning. I kind of like this photo better at night. Maybe with the sunset. It's a little too bright for me this morning. Damn, that looks fake. That looks like AI on the screen. But I promise, friends, we are here in person. I do promise that. Sorry, friends, I'm used to staring at Catholicism. The least I could do is make it a good picture. Shit. Let's do one more spin. Okay, and that should be the perfect timing for us to miss. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Long train, guys, long train. a lot longer than I thought. Damn. Doc, gracias. Damn. Okay, I guess we'll wait. Let's go down this way. We'll head to the river later, I suppose. That looks fake. Does that look fake to you guys? Like AI? It's just too shiny, right? I have never seen any part of New Orleans look that clean. It's wild. Ray, muchísimas gracias. Besitos. Friends, we have hit another goal. Thank you, Ray. The longest train in America. Right, because we heard it about 3 blocks away. What the hell? We'll come back. That as soon as we explore an area we don't really see too often. Friends, this also may mean that we lose connection for a brief moment. What the hell going on over here? What the hell? Should we explore? Let's get yelled at. Let's get yelled at. I know they're back here, so probably shouldn't explore. Friends, we were tempted. We were so close. It's beautiful artwork. Let's take a peek. I'm not sure why this is open. Maybe it has something to do with the visitor center next door. They got paintings back here as well. I definitely know this artist. Creeps me out. Candice, gracias por la rosita. Sep, good to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, maybe one day we'll go back there. Not today. There's too many people witnessing what we're doing, so don't want to do that quite yet. Good morning, buenos dias. Friends, this is the earliest we've gone live. We started around 8:30. Damn. Roman's pissed. We've made it to Cafe Du Monde. They're a little busy for this Monday morning. Good to see that. And of course, behind Cafe Du Monde, you can actually see them making the beignets. Did you know that? Did you know that? Wait. Yeah, we started really early. We're going live for 45 minutes, around 8:45 actually. What do I recommend most at Loretta's? We'll see if they're open in the French market. But of course, we love the beignets with pralines on them for sure. Our praline. Sorry, let me put on my northern voice. Some of you guys like the Michigan voice. What is time? An illusion. But currently it is 9:30 a.m. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle, let your spirit carry me. Beautiful. Ooh. Friends, I probably should have brought the Victoria Beckhams. My eyes. Oof, my eyes. Next time. Only if you got me feeling like this. Oh, na, 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 na. Should we attempt now to go see the river? I think so. Miss Sasha, mwah, besitos. And we've just lit up the gallery with the roses. Thank you, Miss Sasha. Yeah, they want like 30. Mama TikTok is tripping. We needed like 5 last week. Now we need a lot. Aquarius Life, gracias. Don't you tell me what we do. We did level up. I'm shocked. We're almost in B5 league, which is very, very nice. Part of me has no idea what this means, but I'm trying to push for you guys. Make Mama TikTok happy and you happy, because that's going to keep Roman happy as well. Doc, gracias por las rositas. Michelle, it's so good to see you, love. Where you been? Friends, we have actually lit up another goal. You guys are killing it today. Thank you so much for all the love that has come through. We'll slowly walk towards the river. Let you take a look at it. warmed up a lot. Love to see that. Aquarius life, that's so sad. Friends, shocking. Somebody came down and took a private tour with one of my companies. It was 3 gentlemen and their grandmother. And I, unfortunately, it was last Saturday at a time where I wasn't able to work and I had to give it up. But they were adamant that they had me as a tour guide. You know, that's sort of taken back, right? You're like, how the hell y'all even know me? And then after the tour, they didn't really say anything, didn't really tip much or anything. It was like, okay, good experience, whatever, private tour. Afterwards, I got a call from my boss, and they're like, hey, they also sent over another like $100 tip and said they love seeing you on TikTok. And I'm like, huh? And they had said nothing about TikTok the entire time we were there. So I was like, what the hell? Like, okay, I guess. If you're watching now, thank you. I hope you enjoyed your private tour. It sounds like you did. But yeah, come find me, guys. You don't really, I don't know. I sort of separate TikTok from giving tours. Nothing against you guys, but that is, you know, sort of a job. You guys are more fun, right? You guys are more, let's stroll the city together and enjoy each other's company. Can we message you for tours? You can, Jody. I also work for 3 different tour companies. Doing my best. It's good to see you. Billy Bob, I have 3 jobs. 3. But thankfully, blessed in a position to where I can add a live on TikTok. Trace, good to see you dressed as family. Perspective. Some of you say I don't go live enough. Some of you say just turn the damn camera on, Dalvin. Just turn the damn camera on. Michelle, yes, we did walk out of the cemetery yesterday backwards. We saw the Greenwood Cemetery friends yesterday. It was actually the firemen's and their families. How do you say that? Firemen and families resting place. We saw that yesterday on live. Can't hear me? Sorry, let me get closer. We saw that yesterday on live. It was a lot of fun. I always have fun, at least more than you guys. Oh, why do you walk out of the cemetery backwards? That's a good question. Again, friends, I just do as I'm told because the ancestors told me to do it. But you're supposed to do that to, I guess, not have something follow out with you, right? You're sort of watching to make sure no spirit is attached to you or behind you. This is something I've been told like in childhood, but I've also been told by a lot of you on TikTok. So the ancestors passed it down. Walk out backwards. Turn the camera 180. You really want to see what I look like on this Monday morning? I guess. Okay. Friends, nothing special. Just your average, super attractive black man. All right, that's all you get. Let's continue. And yes, friends, you can tell I ain't missing no meals. Sorry, let's continue. You did not come here to hear me, you just want to dance. So let's go see if we can find anyone playing some music in the city. And of course, we'll probably walk back up Bourbon Street. You can't? No, you can. I just won't tell them you can't. I think that's the closest we'll get to the steamboats. Maybe we'll come back tonight and see them. Thank you, Brenda. I know it's all in the smile. All right, let's step down. Ooh. By the way, what'd he say? You can tell I ain't missing no meals. Friends, did you know the red streetcar was air conditioned? Oh, wait, hold on. Forgive me. Somebody sent DJ glasses. Shit, forgive me. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm the worst tour guide in the city. First off, Millie, thanks for the roses. Shit, who sent that? Shit. Go back. Who sent that? Damn it, hold on. Tiffany, yeah, it's pretty cold. Cold for us, right? Cold for us. They don't get it. Well, shit. I apologize, friends. Somebody sent DJ glasses and I missed them. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, but thank you for sending them. Mama TikTok is looking for one sugar mama to send 2 DJ glasses. So, Felicia, muchísimas gracias. You did it, my friend. Thank you. Found out. Perfect. Sorry, I feel bad, especially if you send something like that and I don't acknowledge it. That's not a good tour guide thing to do. So, thank you so much, my friend, for sending that. And the Galaxy earlier, you're too good to me. I've only ridden the streetcar like, I think 3 times. The first time we rode it because you have to do it, right? You're excited. The second time you do it, just sort of in your mind see like, okay, is this realistic to travel by? Does this get me to the French Quarter quick enough? Does this get me to where I need to be on time? And the answer was no. But the third time, my mom wanted to try it. So I've ridden it 3 times in the 10 years I've lived here. I do still highly recommend it, especially if you're visiting. Why are you in a rush? You have nothing to rush for. Just slow down. I just trying to get to know you, but don't turn around. Where the hell we at? So friends, where are we going tomorrow morning? I think we'll try to stay out of the French Quarter as much as possible this week. Because this weekend, of course, we'll be down here to jam out to music. But where are we going tomorrow? We'd like to see the sculpture garden. Ooh, the sunglasses. Felicia, muchísimas gracias. You're so good to me, my friend. You're so good to me. Welcome to the team. Oh, Loretta's. We did mention that earlier. Well, shit, we should go now. Let's head to the French market. Somebody did want to see that. And then I think we'll head towards Bourbon Street after that and walk up the strip. New Orleans East? All right. Maybe one day. So I was thinking about walking around the World War II Museum, the outside of it. The inside was fun. We did try that once, but just not worth it. But that area is yet to be explored by us. The only time we explored that area was during a parade a couple of weeks ago, so. Can you go live in Jam NOLA? I'm not sure. Can you walk past Jackson Square? Yeah, we can do that again. I know a lot of you love Jackson Square. We'll do that one more time in case you missed it. I don't know if we can stream inside of Jam NOLA. Maybe I'll call. I also think we would be a little luckier than most, right? Over the past few months, we have found that a lot of bars, a lot of security guys, a lot of people recognize us and have sort of invited us into their establishments. So. That sounds close as shit. That sounded really close, wow. Do you have a small mic? Friends, this is an iPhone 15. Whew, shit. It's cold. Yeah. The wind's been so bad this week, slash weekend. They asked me my weight. I don't weigh no damn 300 pounds. 165. That's also something I've never done. We never really talk about what I haven't done in the city, but I've never ridden on a royal carriage ride. These mules that take you through the city, why? I just don't get it. I got my own feet. I guess it's nice. If you've never done it before, or maybe for like a special occasion, right? Being pulled through the city of New Orleans by a horse-drawn carriage, I get it. Just not for me. You know, I think it would be a beautiful history lesson to ride one of the carriages one day. Maybe they will teach me something I don't know, right? I don't know if they take the same test that tour guides take. I know they have to take like a separate driving test to make sure like they can, one, drive like the buses and things like that, but also I guess the horses too. But I don't know what tests they have to take, what information they have to know. Tour guide police are very strict on them, that's for sure. Poor animals? I know, it is sad. It's $110. Oh, hell no. Yeah, it's some ridiculous price over the years that I've just not been interested in paying, so. But we did actually get an offer from one of the pedicab drivers. She said that she would be willing to take us around the city while we were streaming, so we may do that one day. Ooh, a wedding? You got money. You got American money. We'll head inside real quick. Somebody wanted to see Jackson Square one more time, so a quick little spin. Maybe we'll go see Andrew Jackson himself. Yeah, I don't anticipate the horses being cheap, unfortunately. He loved the way I ride it. Ooh, Doc! Gracias. Friends, we've hit our goal. Buenísimo. To my two sugar mama and daddies out there, the two of you. Of course, if we get one more DJ glasses from either of you, we have lit up the gallery as well. I'm not begging, just begging. Oh, that's so sweet, Tiff. We do karaoke as well. It's fun. Say what you will about the man and what he did in the 1800s, but the statue is definitely beautiful. Definitely put some money and hard work into this one. Do you guys think he'd like me this close to his statue? What do y'all think? I mean, he was a general here. There were definitely a lot of other African-descended people here, so you think he'd like me this close to him? Miss Sasha, you have given the Sugar Mama for quite some time, love. You deserve title of Sugar Mama and moderator. Let's get it. But friends, don't worry. I'm a little greedy. I like all the sugar. Of course, we'll see this one more time too. Oh my God! Some sprayed in my nose. Talk about street gravy. Jesus. Let's continue. Yeah, I don't want that water. That water is covered in racism. I'll encourage it. Ooh, someone sent me some money. Doc, did you send a pistola de dinero and I missed it? Oh my God. Why am I missing all these big gifts? Hey, JV, good to see you. A time was had for Mardi Gras, friends. We had a lot of fun that day. Damn. It's a long time. 12 hours, huh? It is like 15 from Michigan, if I remember correctly. Maybe 14, based on how I was driving. I've not made that drive in years. I don't know. I can't physically do it anymore. Ten years in a row. Damn. We came here together. Essentially, my first time here was about 10 years ago. We came here together. This looks familiar. We're in New Orleans, my friend. Of course, I love seeing Taylor. Big Swiftie here. Said some people, I guess. Not this one. Some people say it. Friends, that's a good question of the day. How far away are you if you drove to New Orleans? How much time would you be on the road? Again, I'm originally from like the Detroit area. I believe that was like 14-ish hours. Of course, Indiana, like they said, maybe 10 to 12. But let me know, where are you living at and how far are you? How long would it take for you to get to New Orleans if you drove? Several days. Legba, good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. That'd be a fun game one day, right? We just sit down at my house and just like guess where everyone's from based on how far away they are driving wise. 30 minutes. Oh, shorty, get down here. Based on accents. That'd be funny. I don't think I get to show you guys this version of Romeo spikes too often. Y'all see that? What the hell? The worst part is they're like on every building, right? They separate all the units up there. So, yeah, kind of hold it for you. Precious butterfly. Muchísimas gracias por quererme. They're going to let us go. Perfect. President of the Harry's Corner. Which, of course, is across the street from the Dirty Boys Gallery. And we haven't seen him in quite some time, but I always love pointing out the dirtiest boy of them all. Look at that beautiful man. Friends, I'm not ashamed to say this. You may have to be a little rich to get my love. A little rich. Somebody got to pay these bills. Is that Prince? No, the artist formerly known. Not quite Prince. Just teasing. Oh, we can't walk in the middle of the street yet, so we'll do a spin. Friends, we're in a very historic area. Grab your screenshots while we are here. Do I have a Cash App? I do, Felicia. You want it? Damn, 18 hours. I would never make that drive. I think the longest I've ever driven was 16. From like some part of Michigan to some part of Florida. In the center. Pretend to be a good tour guide. Stunning, isn't it? You can even see the trap door that the carriageways would use in order to get rid of trash, clothes that don't fit, food, all that good stuff. I don't think they're dropping bodies down this one, but they were at some of them. Just saying. And called it trash. So sad. So sad. We didn't know that side of history? We totally know that side of history, friends. We've seen the Pharmacy Museum before. I've told you that story. Damn, Miss Sexual. I thought you were in Chicago. Wait. Someone did ask for us to see the French Market. I'd like to check to see if they're open as well. Maybe we'll grab something from Loretta's, and then I think we'll head back towards Bourbon Street. Friends, we went live longer than I thought we would, but I appreciate that. The love has come through, so I have nothing I can do except give you the love back, right? So, thank you. Twice a year, nice. Have I gone in to the Pharmacy Museum? Yeah, I actually went 3 times last year. Twice on tour, right? Somebody on the tour said I will pay for us all to go in. And then once by myself, to sort of just look. I've also been to the old Ursuline Convent Museum. That place is beautiful. Very recently, I took us to MS Rao. We have a friend that works there, and she was able to get us only inside for a little while before we got kicked out. And very soon, I'm working with a friend to get us inside of a house for sale, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we'll try something new, probably within this next 2-ish weeks, where we go see a house for sale. Somebody's looking to move to New Orleans. I'm going to help you. I wouldn't be your favorite tour guide if I didn't. Friends, I welcome you to MRB, an old brothel at one point. They'd give you something called the zipper here. Again, when it was a brothel. They may still do it today. But if you call a woman a name she did not want to be called, a.k.a. hoe, she'll pull out a small little switchblade, stab you on the top of the chest, and y'all know what zippers do afterwards. That's right, that's right. So now some people say, specifically men, that it feels like a small little pinch just below their neck inside. Ooh, she stabbed you. Our house is expensive, kinda. We're all location-based, right? You're spending an arm and a leg here, but maybe a couple of toes a mile away. So it's all location-based, but I'm gonna say overall, yes. It is a little expensive to live in New Orleans. This is Storyville? Not quite. Storyville's on the other side, actually. There's the Storyville Museum that is sort of in the center of what was once our red light district. So I would look for the Storyville Museum on Conti, just off of Burgundy. But of course, the closer you got to the river, the cheaper some of the girls and boys were. And we just so happen to be close to the river. How's the 9th Ward? We were there not that long ago, actually. Together. All right, friends, let me mention this again. Been on my feet for a while. And if you're enjoying yourselves, tap that screen, hit that follow and share button. And of course, send your favorite tour guide a nice little regalo. We want to make Mama TikTok happy. So take a look at the pin goal. We need a sugar mama to send 2 of these bad boys. Light it up, take a puff, pass it to me now. We've made it to the Gazebo Cafe. Of course, the Gazebo Cafe does play live music. They're also home of the ice cream daiquiri stand on the left-hand side. Some of the best Bloody Marys you'll find in the city, that I almost guarantee. Bells ringing. Muchísimas gracias por quedarme. Number 150 in the fan club, my friend. Buenísimo. Oh, shit, okay. Hi from Rome. Hello, Rabbi got you. Saluditos. Friends, of course, we're in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. We're sort of in a glitchy area, so we're going to step away from the shopping. If you can hear me, which hopefully you can, I'll point out we're next to Latrobe Park. This is a little hot spot. You can sit, watch the fountain. Well, look at that thing. I'm not really watching, but of course, fountain. Well, look at that thing. I'm not really watching, but of course, this is all market that we're going to spend together as well. We're walking through a small little dead zone. I apologize, friends. I'm gonna Stacy, oh my God, Stacy, gracias. I do need a hat though. I'm bald headed. I'm bald headed. Ooh, Loretta's is packed. Look at that. I told you, friends, it's not just. I'm bald headed. I'm bald headed. Ooh, Loretta's is packed. Look at that. I told you, friends, it's not just. Yeah, this area's glitching. Okay, we're gonna head out. Why are there so few cars? Where would they park? Where would they park? Sorry, friends, we're in a glitchy area. I don't think we're going to do that since we're doing pretty damn well on this live, friends. Thank you so much for all the love coming through. But I don't want to lose you. I want to make sure you have a great live, so I think we'll leave the French market alone for now and sort of dance around the area. Make it to the Ursuline Convent, take a look at that, and then I guess head towards Bourbon Street. We might be able to go down this way, though. Let's try it. Friends, the giant pink building just up ahead is technically a museum. The building was at one point the second oldest mint in America. And now they are reusing the building, I believe, for two different museums. I think it's the Mint Museum, but also like the Jazz Museum. Let's get closer. I haven't been inside in quite some time, but I do believe it is considered both museums. We will take a quick peek. Hopefully we're not in too bad of a glitchy area. It doesn't look like we're too bad. So let's continue. Damn. At 10 o'clock, bro. 10 o'clock. Might have to tell somebody. Let's continue. Kalimba, the Middle Eastern restaurant? Which one? You know I love food. No joke to that. I just like food. Really no joke to be said. I love the food here. Is that the open market near the river? Yes, we are right next to the French market. Elizabeth, gracias por quererme. But unfortunately, inside the French market, we tend to lose connection. We did get to see Loretta's, which is open and lined up. Like, they are ready to eat. But we won't be seeing much more except this. Friends, forgive me. We've hit most of our goals, so I'm going to go ahead and update our goal gift. Gift goal. There we go. Said it backwards. Shit. Unfortunately, Mama TikTok's being very, very greedy. She wants us to work. So, Ray, muchísimas gracias. Friends, I could not do this without you. We've lit up all of our goals. Let's set a new one. Let's do it. So we do still need roses. I know that's weird to say, right? Still need the roses. Mama TikTok wants like 80 of them, so we'll go ahead and put that goal up for you. I know somebody's trying to help a brother out. Shit. Big spin. Okay. There we go. So TikTok's doing this new thing where you can put multiple goals up. I'm sure they've been doing that for a long time, and I've just noticed. But I think that works, right? Some people want to support. Some people have told me they want to, they would rather send me Cash App money, and I appreciate that. But we have goals on TikTok too. I'm not saying don't send me money on Cash App, friends. Let's get that straight. But, of course, we do want to make Mama TikTok happy. Trying to be TikTok famous one day. We're almost at 12,000 followers, friends. Help a hoe out. Let us get there. And friends, thank you so much for all the roses coming through. Ray, I think you lit up our gallery with the 69 you sent. Ooh, tell somebody. I know, the Reddit is popular. I almost feel bad for giving away some of the secrets of the city, right? Some people only knew about the Lorettas in the French market. They didn't know there was one on Frenchman Street. And then all of a sudden, all these TikTokers tell you all the secrets. Oh my God, we went to the El Gato Negro. Friends, don't hit that report button. I said negro. A little Mexican kitchen. They got the Mexican food in here. I love the colors. They are open. Te quiero chingar, te voy a raptar. Que si está conmigo. I didn't know this was here. We're at the Little Italian Barrel as well. Great breakfast there. I got to check it out. Friends, did I tell you about the homemade tamales I had for Christmas? No, it's been a while now. Went to Florida to see Roman's baby daddy, and his mama made us, like, they had the chickens there. We got to see them get, I'm not going to make it too graphic for you guys, but yes, fresh ass tamales. Got to see the chickens before they went in. Quick spin. So friends, yes, this is the New Orleans Jazz Museum and the Old U.S. Mint. I believe there is history and information on both jazz and the U.S. history of the mint on the inside. We won't go inside, unfortunately, but I want to show you guys this place is here. Nice, beautiful museum for those who are interested. Whew, okay. Are we seeing Frenchmen Street? What do we think, guys? What do we think? What do we think? Frenchmen Street, and then we'll head home. Eclectic Lotus, good to see you. What's the famous coffee cafe? I gotta be more specific than that, brother. I apologize. Quite a few around here. Tell you what, friends, the goal that we're putting now, I'll slow down. This is something we have to light up for Mama TikTok. We can light it up now. We'll head down Frenchmen Street before we go to Bourbon. I'll let you guys decide as we slowly walk this way towards it. Little pastries? Oh, Cafe Du Monde. It could have been Cafe Beignet, right? There's a couple options, but you're probably thinking of Cafe Du Monde. Yeah. Cafe Du Monde. World famous. Not everyone's a fan, though. I know that's for sure. Not everyone likes Cafe Du Monde. All right, friends, Frenchmen Street is, of course, on the next block. We've made it to Esplanade Avenue. Last chance, friends. Are we crossing straight or turning left? Your chance. I don't know. I've never really liked it. Maybe because they're so popular, I expected more. Does that make any sense? They're so popular. People absolutely love them. I expected they were going to be better. Granny Kelso, gracias. Ms. Whitney, it's good to see you as always, love. When are you coming back? All right, friends, it appears that we're going to skip Frenchmen Street for this round, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll be back here one day to see it in the morning. So we'll head back towards Bourbon Street and eventually say goodbye. This live was supposed to be 30 minutes, friends. We're going on an hour and 30 minutes. Crazy. This is who played yesterday. Nice. Young Fellows. Love it. I've never heard of that band. Thanks, Miss Whitney. Good morning, fun guy. Go to Oz? I'm sure we'll see them. I told Roman I'd be back within the hour. He's going to be pissed. Are they? I probably know them, right? Probably a band I see all the fucking time. Uh-oh, Ray, what happened? Why? Don't be mad. What happened? Did I say something? Y'all know I don't keep track of what I say. It just kind of comes out. Oh, yeah, Roman, yeah. When is he not pissed? He is so demanding. The way he looks at me when I feed him breakfast, oh, my God. Literally, in his mind, he's like, "Thank you, you slave. Thank you, you monkey." I'm sure Roman is probably racist. The way he looks at me, y'all don't see it, but he says some mean things to me. Maybe one day we'll just do a Roman live, right? Put the camera on him. I'll like do tricks and stuff with him, and you guys can see it. It's quite funny. My mom brought it up the last time she saw him. She's like, he just doesn't like you. Tell me. All right. Sorry, friends, you did not come to hear me. You just want to dance. So let's head back towards Bourbon Street. No Sprite, no Coke, no Gatorade. Hell is hot. Ain't no water here. Yeah, Roman loves me, but yeah, not the nicest dog. Doesn't bark, doesn't bite, just judges. Just judges. Oh, Remy, gracias. Good to see you. JD, good to see you as well. Gracias por quererme. I think we'll go this way, actually. We're going to walk up upon the Lullery Mansion. And then, of course, we'll turn to Bourbon Street from there so we can see John Lafitte's. We can see the French Quartermaster. We'll, of course, dabble on the Fruit Loop for a little bit. And then we'll walk up Bourbon. Michelle, gracias. And friends, thank you for almost 35,000 likes. Busy today? Kinda. I have 2 tours. My main job is not busy though, so that's why we're able to do this right now. Really don't have much going on today. I was thinking about pinging you guys out again around 3. We'll see if that happens. This is Rowan like your mailman? No, he's my pit bull. Rebecca, good to see you. Gracias. That was not there last week. What am I looking that up? We've made it to Royal and Barracks, friends. Surrounded by beautiful history. Beautiful gay history. Welcome to the Golden Lantern Bar. Let's take a look. Oh, and Pharaoh's Cave. We don't really shut this place out, but look. James, I'm sad to hear that. My mom told me she shoveled a couple days ago. Hell no. We don't do that down here. They don't even know what a shovel is. Granny, gracias. Ooh, friends, are ding ding. We're 80% to one of our goals. Buenísimo. Ooh, shit. And just like that, we have hit it, Granny. Gracias. So sweet. Friends, 2 more goals pinned for you. If you want to help a brother out, we do need these hit in order to light up the Galleria for Mama TikTok. So if you're enjoying yourselves, the vibes, energy, and of course you want to show a little appreciation, take a look at the goal. 1 set of fireworks, 2 Pistola de Dineros. We got this, friends. Best team on TikTok. And very different world in the daytime. Now I'm like, why are these colors here? Why are we doing this, New Orleans? Oof, I like where she looks at me. We've made it to Verde Mart. Which of course means we've made it to the Lullery Mansion. I think it's safe to walk in the middle of the street for a second. Where are we? Of course, New Orleans, Louisiana. You can't smell it? It's a totally different world in the daytime. Jesus. Not one hit of contact high. What is this? Don't even feel like I'm in Louisiana anymore. Friends, did you know about the dicks? We know about the dicks, right? One of the copies of Dick Railing? We knew about these, right? I'm not showing you anything you didn't know. I'm just letting you stare at it. Hey, if he's that size, just saying. Y'all didn't know about that. Don't lie. Y'all didn't know. That's why you're watching. Every once in a while, I'll show you a little something new, don't I? Good morning, sweet CC. Besitos. Good to see you, love. Oh, Jesus. All right, friends. Again, sort of towards the end of the tour now, unfortunately. We saw a lot more than I thought we were going to see. But, of course, we still have all of Bourbon Street to walk up. Maybe we'll see music, coffee, food, something. But it's time to go find it. Y'all didn't know that was there, I know. Oh, Music Maker, good to have you here. Make sure you spend lots of money. We need it. Come find your favorite tour guide. Give you a nice little walk through of the city. What is Verdimart? A nice little convenience store. They actually have a deli on the inside as well. Very, very well-known spot. Muy conocido. Oh, sad, Music Maker, sad. You didn't spend enough money. Berlin, gracias por quererme. Pan right, please. What was right? What I missed? Right? You want me to back up? Good morning. She's a brick house. Oh, that's way back there. Okay. I guess. On the corner? Oh, you wanted this one. No? A lot of directions, Dakota. A lot of directions. And no coffee. I'll just spin. You're very welcome. Did you see it? I don't know. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. We'll do another spin. Sorry, friends. No coffee yet. Remember, that's supposed to be 30 minutes. We're at an hour and 45. Besitos. All right, here is Bourbon Street during the daytime. The hustle and bustle has gone away until tonight. Thank God. Oh. Thank God. Sweet CC, I'm sorry to hear that. I know a lot of you got blizzards last night, and I'm complaining about 50-degree weather. We all have problems. I do what I can because I love you, Shauna. Make sure you love me. Sweet CC, gracias. Damn, Dakota, 100 comments? Damn. Yeah, it's 50, but it feels like 40 here. It's crazy. Hate this wind. I'm gonna take off my hoodie, though. It's warmed up a little bit. We've managed the quartermaster, of course. Oh, there's that contact high. Shit. Whoa, slapped you in the face. We made it to Grandma's favorite store. Too many damn hoes in this establishment. But I think we'll call them Jezebels. Wow, an ice voodoo doll. That's crazy. Wow. Damn. Damn. Wow. All that does is sort of push the narrative that voodooism is evil, but it's not my store, friends. I'm not selling shit. We'll continue straight. 28 in South Arkansas. Oh my God. So cold in the South, racist in the North. Oh, Arkansas. Who said that? Who said that? No, never. Yes, friends, they are still here. I don't know why. I thought maybe they had only been paid enough just to Mardi Gras, but nope. Tina, good to see you. 2 feet of snow. Oh my God. I didn't even know that you guys got blizzards yesterday. I know New York got hit pretty hard. I think Ohio was in the house earlier, and they got hit pretty hard too. I had no idea. I was asleep. Yeah, yesterday was windy. We tried to go live. It was a nightmare going live. All right, friends, we are, of course, heading towards John Lafitte's blacksmith shop, which means we're entering the busy part of Bourbon. I don't think we'll see too many people this early on a Monday morning. Most people are at the airport. But let's see what we can find. Ooh, please don't hit me, Miss Honda. I need you to pretend like you care. I should have posted mine, Michelle. My thirst trap videos. Do a quick spin. Such a different world in the daytime, folks. Look at that. Gotta love it. Excuse me. Oh, why is this open? Oh, na, 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 na. Why is that song stuck in my head? Yeah, we passed that a while ago a little bit. Sorry, Music Maker, missed it. The real question is, am I making it to the gym today? Sweet Cece, gracias por quererme. Man, you could have told me this wasn't Bourbon Street. I might have believed you for a second. Of course, Clover Grill is 24 hours and they serve breakfast. Look at that, $9.95. That's pretty cheap for the French Quarter. The breakfast special. Ooh, build your own home with that. Maybe we should stop. I have a date right now. I think they're cash only though. I always forget. Are they cash only? No cash. They are the opposite of cash only. And of course, right across the street, another 24 hours establishment, I think. Why do they look closed? Uh-oh. Something happened I don't know about? Oh, something did happen I don't know about. Uh-oh, wait a minute. They used to be 24 hours. I guess we'll have to come back and find out what happened. But Lafitte's, of course, 2 very famous buildings. We did pass John Lafitte's blacksmith shop, and we've made it to Cafe Lafitte's. Beautiful history here. Screenshot it, get it up. Have I eaten at Clover Grill? Not breakfast, but I have eaten burgers. The burgers are pretty tasty. This also was like 6 years ago, so. Take that as you will, friends. I like them, but I don't eat them. For an office there? I'm sure we can find one, Dakota. Sorry, my finger keeps slipping in there. My finger. Bad finger, bad. Anyway, let's continue. I know. Worst tour guide in the city. You're from Vietnam? Hello, my friend. Welcome. What happened now? Nothing, Michelle. It's okay. We prayed a little bit. That's all. Just this little prayer. Don't you tell them what we do. Damn it, that song is stuck in my head. Oh, it's stuck. I need a new song, guys. Give me a new song to get stuck. Thinking about me every night, oh. Isn't that sweet? I guess so. Yeah, ACC, we'll see you soon. You're so sweet. All right, you made it to the Fruit Loop. Let's go look at Good Friends. I think they're open right now. But the Bourbon Pub in Oz are not. Some sort of advertisement for Wednesday show tunes. That's right. Karaoke all night long on Wednesdays. I don't think I've ever done karaoke here. Should we one day, friends, do karaoke at the Bourbon Pub? That'd be fun. Mardi Gras is over. New Orleans is dead today? Yeah, it's Monday. Monday at 10:30. I don't think people would be here anyway. Friends, did we make it to 12,000 followers? Oh my God, we did. Damn, let me shut the hell up. We did make it to 12,000 followers. Friends, thank you. We're at 12,000 on the dot. I need somebody to ruin that. Hit that follow button. Make sure you come back and see us again. 12 on the dot. Look at the agent. It's good to see you. Long time no see. Oh, friends, I feel so bad. We're on the later half of our tour. Not too much more to see. Unless y'all really want it. You'd have to pay for me to stay away from Rome any longer, unfortunately. Running a class? Oh, thanks for stopping by, friend, as always. Gracias por quererme. We'll see you later. Yeah, you guys are definitely here for me. The next most busy time? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like a lot of people jump straight to the French Quarter Fest and Jazz Fest after Mardi Gras, right? You know, you sort of have to give up your vices for Lent, so no smoking for us. But no, I believe the French Quarter Fest is probably the next big thing. Some smaller events that don't draw as many crowds, but the music festivals definitely do. Maybe that's probably a good one. Maybe St. Patrick's Day. We have a large Irish population. I definitely recommend checking out the Irish channel. Super Sunday, yeah. But I think I don't know, does St. Patrick's Day bring a lot of people to New Orleans? I don't feel like I've ever said that before. It's a big holiday for drinkers, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. Oh yeah, Halloween for sure, but there's so many other events before October, right? There's Decadence, there's the Red Dress Run, of course there's Pride. We are celebrating the 21st anniversary of Hurricane Katrina this year. That probably doesn't mean anything, but just throwing that out before October. Yeah, a lot of events happening. Of course, Halloween is probably the second biggest event, right? Next to Mardi Gras, but still many events before then. Amor mío, te quiero. Gracias por estar aquí. Porque estás triste. Ooh, made in MKE, sure. We'll give you some. So we just passed the Fruit Loop, a circle of gay bars where the Bourbon Pub is located. And yes, they actually do have an open balcony, so you should check them out. I also believe that the Cat's Meow has an open balcony. That's a spot we're going to see momentarily as well. But those two good balconies / galleries for you. And I guess I'll also mention the Scoot. Yeah, Boot and Scootin' Rodeo. They have a balcony as well. And a mechanical bull. What about the cemetery? Should we go see it? Should we? Which cemetery? The St. Louis aren't too far. Most things are in walking distance. And the cemetery we saw yesterday, the Greenwood Cemetery, is just down Canal Street. You could technically walk to it. Did you guys know the haunted house is out that way as well? It's called the Mortuary. Woo! Spooky. We saw that too. No, Ray, I do this to buy food for Roman, remember? All of the TikTok proceeds go straight to buying him snacks. So he'll be mad until I bring him a toy. Want to go see? I'm sure we'll find ourselves back that way at some point this week. We did a small little walk through Canal Street and saw massive houses. I think we'll have to go check them out again. I know. Oh, I missed that song. You know that song? I know I can be what I want to be if I work hard at it. Y'all remember that song? Far away from Greenwood Cemetery to the French Quarter? Not really. Remember, people come to vacation and walk in the street. You could, of course, take the streetcar. But some people wouldn't mind. What is that, like a 3-mile walk? A 5K, right? People do that for fun sometimes. This is the Cat's Meow that I mentioned earlier. Nice little balcony / gallery. And you can stand on top of it. Now, I don't know if I trust this one. They, over the years, needed to add the supports that you see. Right? That doesn't seem very safe. But check them out. We're on your street. I gotta pee. I think I've done one song in Cat's Meow. Country Girl by Luke Bryan. Somebody's sweet little farmer's child with a gattle in a bud to get a little wild. Pretty tail and a pretty smile rope me in from a country mile. Coming over here and get in my arms, spin me around this big old barn, tangle me up like grandma's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, that's all you get for 10:30, guys. Sorry. That's all you get at 10:30. Sweet Cece, gracias por rosita. We've made it back to the House of Buns. Friends, did we figure out what they do on the inside? You know, I really don't know. We made a joke about that earlier because of the name, but I've never actually been inside of this establishment. I don't know what they do on the inside. But I've seen enough. I've seen the outside. Excuse me. House of Buns. They bake bread. Yeah. Lots of cake on the inside. All right, folks, I think we're going to step off of Bourbon Street. Maybe we'll see one more block. You guys love Razoo, so I guess we'll head there. There's one establishment I wanted to see. May Bailey's has started doing breakfast in the mornings. I want to see if they're doing that now. But we'll do one more block. Go check out Razoo's, the Swamp, a little bit more at Bourbon Street during the day. Of course, the Tipsy Trumpet is open right now. Nice little kid-friendly venue here on Bourbon Street. They also play jazz music. Maybe not fully open, so let's not stay too long so you guys can see what they got. There you go. There you go. The Po' Boys. Has the dungeon closed yet? No. And I don't think they will. I think the cities, not the city, but locals sort of got together to keep them open, right? Let's all pick one day, go spend all of our money. Joe's Page, gracias. Hey.
I bet his siblings like it.
You're joking? We can go see it. We, I think, walked through it yesterday, didn't we? Or was that 2 days ago? Might have been 2 days ago at night. Oh, step. Put your loving on me, baby. Put your loving on me. Of course, they're closed now, friends. It's a little too early for the vampires. But the Dungeon Note is still a functioning bar. Look at that, 6 till. Can't get too much closer, but we can at least see a little bit of the inside. See, I haven't done that yet. I'm trying. Again, this live is supposed to be 30 minutes, friends. We're at 2 hours. I've never been to the Mona Lisa restaurant, but my roommate that I lived with for a while loved that spot. Every time I'd go there, they were closed. But he loved it. He was adamant that I would like it as well. I'll have to try it one day. Put your loving on me, baby. Me? Amazing? Yeah, I do what I can because I love you. I only do it because I love you. Felicia, are you still out there, my love? The Kumquat, good to see you. Again, in the nighttime, these are beautiful, right? Beautiful buildings. The lights just make them stand out. They look so unique. In the day, you're like, why the hell they put that green next to that pink? Why did they put that blue in the middle of everything? Oh, Belasara, muchísimas gracias. My friend, you're number 153 in the fan club. I apologize. I can't quite read the language of your name, but thank you. Saluditos, welcome. Oh, sweet CC, you're so good to me. Nice weather, beautiful weather. Nice gowns, beautiful gowns. Sorry, Taylor Swift reference. Bottoms up. Hey, what's in your cup? Got a couple bottles, but a couple ain't enough. Bottoms up. Y'all. Can I get that margarita on the rock? Trying to get salt all around that rim tray? I was like, yo, Trey, do you think you could buy me a bottle of rosé? Okay, let's get it now. Oh, Aretha. Don't we miss her? We miss the old divas, Aretha and, I think, isn't Diana Ross still alive? Is Diana Ross still alive? Who else? Dang. I was just watching, Tyler Perry playing Medea impersonating Maya Angelou the other day. I died, friends. I can't do the voice. I wish I could. Right now, I will write you all recite a poem from my latest works. It's called A Phenomenal Woman, written by Phenomenally Neat. Can't do a Maya Angelou, friend. Sorry. CC Winans? Okay, yeah. Diana's still alive? I thought so. Ooh, look at that. We made it to the Herman Museum. Chaka Khan. Sweet CC, gracias. Patti LaBelle, that's who I was thinking of. Thank you so much, Miss Whitney. Patti LaBelle. Please, friends, don't take my black card. I knew the name. I swear. But all right, friends, we only got a couple more blocks before we say goodbye. I know. If it's only been 5 minutes and it's been 5 days, I swear we don't see each other enough. But of course, friends, if you enjoyed yourselves this nice little morning walk through for 2 damn hours, damn. But of course, if you enjoyed it, tap that screen, hit that follow and share button, and send your favorite tour guide a nice little gift. The last time I'm going to say this, friends, we are trying to light up Mama TikTok's gallery. We've been doing very well in the past, and Mama TikTok thinks that we can sort of light up harder things. So help a brother out. It is Black History Month. You can call it reparations if you would like. Authentically good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it for our goodbye, unfortunately. Yeah, I did not expect to go live this long, friends. Unfortunately, in the future, the morning lives may not be able to be this long. I think the stars aligned for us today. 9 times, gracias. Yes, authentically, yes. We will definitely do that. Probably not as expensive as the last one we went to, but definitely going on a date very, very soon. There's a boil water advisory? Damn. That means it's probably a boil water advisory everywhere. They're just not telling us. All right, I do want to see if May Bailey's is open. Oh, sweet CC, you're so good to me. Mwah. Live date soon. I got you guys. Okay, they are closed. I thought they had breakfast on Mondays. I guess not. Huh. You want crawfish date? Why the hell not? Why not? We'll find crawfish. I like crawfish. Y'all like to watch me eat it for some reason. Let's do it. It all works out. All right, friends, we're around the corner. We got some prayer warriors out there, a strong team. So I'm going to mention this one more time, folks. Again, it's the beginning of the week, which means we have to light up our gallery once again, as we often do. If you really want to help a brother out in the future, we'll be pinning the goals that we need. But you can also, on the left-hand side of your screen, tap my face. Little me in the suit right there. You can click on that. You'll then have a little white box pop out at the bottom, and where you'll see C1 Gift Gallery. C1 Gift Gallery. Clicking on that will then show you all the items and the amounts that we need. You can even click on an item to see who the title gifter is as well. But it appears that Andy has come through and lit up our hand hearts. Muchísimas gracias, mi amiga. Let me shut the hell up. You guys know what to do. Andy is so good to me. So yeah, Mama TikTok thinks we're doing very well, which means we gotta do better. But all right, friends, last chance. Questions, concerns, advice on what to do in the city. Andy, you are so good to me. Light it up, take a puff, pass it to me now. I guess we'll add a couple more blocks. So sweet, so sweet. Yeah, I'm not gonna knock the blessing, guys. Thank you, sweet CC. Muchísimas gracias. We have a Vampire Diaries spot tour. Yeah, why not? I'll figure something out. G cheese, gracias. We made it to the Three-Legged Dog Tavern. Nice little 24-hour venue. Take a look. They do crawfish boils here on the weekends, friends. I think we'll come back and check them out. How often do we do the city tour? Hi. All right, bye. Sorry, they know my face. Bring a lot of people here. A city tour. Well, we're part of the city, right? We sort of walk up and down as much as we... Andy is so good to me. We sort of just walk up and down the city. So if there's a part of the city you'd like to see, for instance, Magazine Street, City Park, we can definitely do that together. Let me know. Friends, so much love today. I'm humbled. I'm sat. Friends, I'll do, you did. Thank you so much, Andy. You're so good to me. Always. Besitos. Friends, again, we are trying to, I guess, become TikTok famous is the best way to put it. I don't know. We just want to make Mama TikTok happy. I love you guys. I love spending time with you, and everything else is just a blessing on top of it. So I appreciate all the love you guys always do. Yes, Andy did do that. Friends, as of now, Andy is our only moderator. That may change in the near future, but definitely deserve that title for sure. Jen, gracias por la rosita. When will we be back? That's a good question. Because this live was so long, we may have to skip our afternoon tour. I got a lot of work to do, unfortunately. The emails are rolling in. But we'll definitely be back around 7 p.m. And then, of course, a little nighttime walkthrough, a short one on Bourbon Street around 10 p.m. afterwards. It'll be fun. I am Salon Miss Sasha, yes. But not for long. This is unfortunately where we're going to say goodbye, friends. I'll give you one more block. Questions, concerns, advice on what to do in the city. Now is your chance. And thank you all so much for all your help. We have lit up over half of our gallery. This is amazing. So much love. Yes, Miss Sasha is back. Only 8 p.m. for you, no worries, Miss Sweet CC. 8 p.m. is the start of my tour. I apologize. 9 times, that's a good question. Friends, this is supposed to be a surprise, but let's spoil it. I do believe very soon in the future, we'll be heading off to a different country. We're gonna try and do lives in Medellin, Colombia. I've got quite a few friends out that way, and I've been learning Spanish, but it also gives you an opportunity to see probably a spot not many people here in America have seen. So yes, very, very soon we'll be checking out a different country, speaking Spanish a lot more. We'll see what happens. IMD, I was looking for you. I thought we'd see you. All right, friends, I do apologize again. This is the end of our tour, but I think you all, am I moving or visiting? Oh, to Medellin? No, just visiting. Yeah, I didn't practice that much Spanish. Not quite ready to move. And if I do move, I don't think it'd be out of the country. Friends, as many of us complain, as much as we complain, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying in America. Have I been before? No. This will be my first time in Colombia. I have friends that have moved there. I have friends that have visited New Orleans and we've stayed in touch. So I think I'll be okay. It's also not a very dangerous city. Bud's Broiler. Doesn't sound familiar. Maybe. Probably one of those times, you know, over the years you get drunk and you're like, oh, let's check out this new place. But all right, friends, this was fun. So much fun. I'm glad we could do this together. It's Monday. We have half our gallery lit up. You guys are so good to me. Again, we'll be back tonight around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. A quick walkthrough while I'm in between tours. And of course, we'll be back around 10 p.m. for a slightly longer walkthrough. Maybe we'll hit up Frenchman Street at that time. But again, folks, thank you so much for all the love. I will see you all next time. Peace. Nos vemos pronto.